Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise. I'm a reader of the cosmic weather and I'm here to share with you what's coming up this week. So what energy is going to be around and how you can best navigate yourself through the week. So I love this week. I super love this week. Yeah, we have a new moon coming up in Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio, so this is the new moon that I love every year for, creating new beginnings, planting new seeds. It's pretty deep. It's kind of the energy around it's pretty magical, I would say, and it's in a window of a really old Celtic, pagan, traditional time that we would call Halloween. But back in the day, this was a 3-day sacred celebration, ceremony time where the veil between the two worlds, 3D, 5D, was meant to be, or was thought to be, or is really fine. And there's much more connection between the two. And it used to be at this time the wise ones would kind of do all of their predictions for the year, and they would predict the future for all the people that would come wanting that. So that on a beautiful new moon in Scorpio, I'm like, yeah, this is like a really cool week. Yeah, Scorpio, death, rebirth, transformation, change, like new beginnings. If there was one thing that I could tell you around this time is that the new beginnings are huge, they're deep, they're real, they're raw, and there's no going back. It's not like these kind of little changes. It's like these monumental new shifts, new changes coming in, which kind of like shatter the old path. So there isn't even like the option to go back. It's totally going forward. It's totally new ways. It's, it's really cool. Yeah. Is it easy? Probably not. I don't know. We haven't got there yet. When I tune into the energy of it, does it feel easy? Not easy, but it feels really clear. You know when you have a decision to make, and maybe it's not a decision you want to make, but it's like it's so clear that it's the only decision to make. It's like, it's kind of like you surrender to it a lot more, don't you? So this week, yeah, we've got that beautiful new moon in Scorpio. We've got this beautiful 3-day old Celtic pagan celebration. Many of you will call that Halloween. Halloween falls on the 31st. This doorway opens on the 30th until the 1st. Then we've got that new moon. So we've got like these days, right, where we can really tune in and really kind of set some new intentions and really root them deep. Remember, Scorpio's deep. It's kind of real in the underground, yeah? So what we're planting, these new seeds of intention, their roots are going deep. They're going to last a really long time. I want you to know as well, right? That's kind of what's coming up this week, but there's all these other really monumental planetary alignments at the moment that are like shaking the earth. Yeah. And it's like, imagine you had, something was just like shaking, trying to get all the kind of, I'm going to swear and say, like, all the shit out of something. So it was like shaking it to like let it all drop out. That's how it feels like. That's what's happening on the planet at the moment. So there's a lot of cleansing, there's a lot of clearing, there's a lot of old cycles ending. We're just actually closing the door on a massive 18-year cycle. Where that fits in your chart, so what the theme will be for you will be different for everyone. But there's like these, as I say, these monumental doors that are closing and total new beginnings. And I've said this in the last couple of weeks of our writtens is, change is the only thing that is inevitable. There is no going back. And with that, I really want us to step into that kind of real warrior, fearless, kind of inquisitive, curious energy. Yeah. So it's like, okay, great, where are we going? Let's go. Bring in the new. And when I say that those old pathways have gone, there's old aspects of us as well that are kind of like, when I think of the Scorpio, I think of the phoenix kind of rising up after the ashes over and over again. And I feel that during this time, it's like old has been kind of burnt away. Like, let's think this week, you know, witches being burnt at the stake, like old stuff being, you know, burnt away. But from that comes this incredible phoenix out of the ashes, like golden and new and like shiny and like powerful, and that's what I see coming up at the end of this week. I see that real like empowered energy coming through. So it's a big week energetically, most definitely. We're in Scorpio season. And Scorpio season is deep, it's emotional, it's like transformational, it's, yeah, I mean, how many times do I need to say death and rebirth, you know? It's like the old ways have to change. Like this month, November, coming up, like, when's this going to be played? I mean, pretty much just before, you know, we've got this last week of October and we're going into November, and November's going to be, I believe, one of the most energetic months of the whole year. Yeah, that's pretty huge. Yeah, because there's so much like shifting and moving, and yeah. So what are you going to do to look after yourself through this? Yeah, that's a question you're going to have to ask yourself. Yeah, last week I said to you, have a look at that Byron Katie work. This week, jump online to my live online session. Beautiful community, jump online. I talk, I share more about the energy. We do an incredible guided channeled meditation. It's live, it's cool. Yeah, that's your work this week. Jump on, do some work for yourself. Yeah, if you're a Scorpio, like, you cannot miss this one. If you're anything else, you cannot miss this one. Yeah, you know, if there's any element of you that feels like you got a little bit of witchy in there, like, hop on board. Yeah, hop on the broomstick, like, let's go. Yeah. And I love these energies when they come through, because as well as being kind of really mystical and empowering, they're pretty fun too, you know. And oh, man, do we need some more fun in this world right now? It is so serious. Yeah. And you know, I feel like one of my messages to bring to this world is that spirituality, spiritual work doesn't have to be serious. Like, oh my goodness, like, where's the light and the laughter and the angelic and the kind of playful energy? That's spiritual. All this, like, you know, like, yeah, we have to get deep sometimes, for sure. I'm not saying that, but it doesn't all have to be serious. Like, we can actually meditate and tune in with a smile on our face. Like, you know, we can be in stillness in this, you know, beautiful energy. It doesn't have to be this like rigid, like, you know, like, really, you can see I'm really passionate about that. Yeah. So let's have some fun this week. Let's do the work for sure. Let's, you know, do the self-work, but let's do it with some light and some joy and some kind of, you know, if I'm telling you there's challenging energy, and like, let's go. Not like, oh no, I can't do any more challenging energy. No, like, no, we're cool, we've got this. Yeah, things have to change. Yeah, we need to change. We need to evolve. Yeah. We can't stay in that old way of fear and lack and comparison and judgment. Like, whoa, it's such old ways. Yeah? So we jump on board, we create our dreams, we have fun, we enjoy this incredible adventure of life. Yeah? And we look after ourselves physically, mentally, energetically, spiritually. Yeah, we look after all aspects of ourselves in a beautiful way. Yeah. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to see heaps of you live online. So Wednesday the 30th, 7 p.m. Brisbane time. If you can't make it live, you can still sign up. It will be sent out to you as soon as it's downloaded. You can do it as near as that time as possible. It's live online all night. I do it in my nighttime, might be your daytime. Like, it's there for 24 hours and then it's downloaded and sent to you. Like, come on, jump on board. We're having fun. Yeah. How else you want to look after yourself is please get as much natural light as possible. Please take your shoes off and get grounded as much as possible, because it is going to feel a little bit, you know. Drink lots of water. You know, all you have to do is take your shoes off, go outside, get grounded, get earthed. Really makes a difference. You know, get as much natural light as possible. Really makes a difference. Sunrise, sunset, really important. You know what to do. Yeah? Drink lots of water. I'll see heaps of you live online, Wednesday 30th, 7 p.m. Brisbane time. I'll make sure the link's here so it's really easy. And yeah, let's have some fun.